Tens of millions of Chinese tourists travel internationally every year, but there are still a lot of questions about how hotel operators and tourism professionals can welcome them. I'm here with Sarah Lee, a Chinese native and digital marketing professional who can talk us through exactly how to make Chinese visitors feel more welcome.
Exactly. And here we have 5 tips for how hotels and tourist operators can help to welcome your Chinese guests in the most professional and appropriate manner.
And if this video is useful to you, like and share with your friends and subscribe for more. So, first things first, Sarah, tell me how you go about first welcoming Chinese guests when they arrive.
Good question. So a quick version for that is called 欢迎光临. So what it means is thanks for visiting us, or like welcome to our place. And it's the most important thing to say when you meet and greet a Chinese guest. 欢迎光临. There are 4 tones in Chinese, and all of them are spelled the same. So even though it might be hard for your Chinese guests to recognize your 欢迎光临at first, your effort will be greatly appreciated. So don't stress out.
So tip number 2 is get on WeChat. It's the messaging platform which China uses to communicate, and we can guarantee that your Chinese visitors will all be on it.
And it's super helpful because it has a built-in translation engine to it. So all communications will not be a problem on WeChat.
Download the app and sign up. It's easy to get an account, and you even find that if you ever visit China, that WeChat is the way that Chinese people throughout the country use to make digital payments.
Exactly. Not only is it a go-to app for individuals in China, even for businesses, you can use it to receive payment as well.
Okay, tip number 3 is hot water. Have you ever been on a plane and noticed how Chinese travelers will often ask flight attendants just to be served plain hot water? Sarah, explain this to me.
Yes, it's so true. I'm still asking for it everywhere I go. In 1950s, there was a hygiene awareness campaign, and we encouraged people to boil up your water to eliminate bacteria, etc. And that movement was so impactful that it habit stayed.
Okay, well, hot water's one thing, but tea's another. That's a huge part of Chinese culture, cha, right?
That's totally true. So there are a lot of varieties of teas that you can offer to your guests, but there are options that you would never go wrong with them, such as green tea and jasmine tea.
Perfect, right. So tip number 4 is avoid using the number 4. Just as we in the Western world would think of the number 13 perhaps as an unlucky number, that's the same for the number 4 in China, right, Sarah?
It's very similar because in Chinese, the number 4 is pronounced very similar to the word death. So we try to avoid death, hence number 4, as much as we can.
Okay, so this is a big thing to avoid. So if you're a hotel operator, avoid giving a Chinese visitor room number 4 or any other iteration of that number, right?
That will be really appreciated.
Last but not least is tip number 5, and that is guidance in Chinese.
You're right. 你好. 你好, which is hello. You can never go wrong with that. And the second is thank you, which sounds like 谢谢.
谢谢.
Exactly. It's so simple. 谢谢.
So there you have it, 5 tips for welcoming Chinese tourists and making them feel more comfortable as they travel internationally. Sarah, thank you so much for helping me out. 谢谢.
And by the way, if you have any questions, anything you want to know about China, feel free to leave a comment below. We'll be really happy to help you out.